at Ludlow. They've killed some people there. Just shot at random into the colony for no reason. They've maimed some too. You're a better man than that, Mr. Rockefeller. I can't believe this is what you want to happen to your workers.
I have an idea. Maybe the best way to end the strike is to work harder to keep the workers divided. Now, I know your little friend has been teaching English to the miners' children. And the children have been helping their parents learn the language.
That's not what we need. What we need is for these people to be unable to communicate with each other. That way they can't organize. Let them speak to each other in babble. They won't know what others might say. After all, they are nothing but rabble, and they won't soon be going away. Let them speak to each other in babble, and we'll bask in the warmth of the sun. We'll determine their fate, it will only bring hate, and then we'll know that we've won. For as long as they can't communicate, they can't plan against us, it will only bring hate. And instead of trust, it will only bring hate, and then we'll know that we've won. For as long as they can't communicate, they can't plan against us, it will seal their fate. And instead of trust, it will only bring hate, and then we'll know that we've won.
Mr. Rockefeller, give them a chance. You're the one with all them.
You are right, yes of course. They can shout till they're weary and hoarse. But no one will know, for their meaning won't show, and we'll stop them without using force. For as long as they can't communicate, they can't plan against us, it will seal their fate. And instead of trust, it will only bring hate, and then we'll know that we've won.
Can you at least, think through this a little more before you do anything irrational? Just
let them speak to each other in babble. They may stand against us if they can. It won't always be sunny, but think of the money. As long as we're rich, we don't care. Oh.
Make sure we stay rich. The thing to do is to get one of the strikers to steal food rations. That will get them hating each other and fighting against each other again. And I know a man that will do it for money. There's this fellow they call Nico. He loves his liquor. He's not married, and he'll do whatever we ask for enough money.
Money is one thing we have plenty of. You find this Nico fellow and see how much he wants. Oh, never mind. Give him whatever he wants. You are a great man, Mr. Bowers. A great man for this company.
Thank you, Mr. Rockefeller. Thank you. Thank you.
It's September 23rd, 1913. Coal miners in Colorado have called a strike against the Colorado Fuel and Iron Company. The miners have been evicted from their company-owned homes and have established a tent colony at Ludlow, south of Pueblo. The still autumn dawn makes the camp seem peaceful, but the single plume of smoke betrays the fire burning within.
It's sounding more and more like a strike is really going to be called.
Oh yeah, Charlie and his men, that's all they talk about these days, the strike.
Sam is really worried. He says the Negroes will be fired for sure if we strike. They blame us for everything.
I'm afraid for all of us. The company won't give in. They'll fight us to the end.
I know someone in the company, but I think he'll help us.
How do you know someone like that? You're kidding, aren't you?
It's that man you're with Mineral Palace, isn't it? How do you know him, Doria?
I met him last spring, actually, at the amusement park. We rode the carousel, and that's it. But I think he'll help me. Help all of us. Don't worry, I'll talk to him.
Look around, see the pain. Look around, what can we gain? Another camp so much alike. Another day, another strike. They come for opportunity. They will work for what they earn. They don't want immunity. They don't demand impunity. They only want to learn. A country that is growing to immigrants is owing a huge, huge debt, not over yet. The wind of change is blowing. For America is changing, and America must change. She must become a place for all, the poor, the workers, none too small.
Hey, look over there. That must be Mary Jones. My papa told me she came all the way from New York to help us here. Maybe we won't need William's help after all.
Oh, mijita, but who is this woman, this Mary Jones? And what is this place, New York?
I don't know her either, but I do know where New York is. That's where my ship first docked in America. What a crowded place that was. I was so glad to come to Colorado and meet my Dimitri. It's no wonder this Mary Jones left New York too.
Mary Jones helps strikers all over the country. Mrs. Jones, hello. We're so glad to see you here.
Hello. I'm not used to being called Mrs. Jones. Most people call me Mother Jones, and you can too.
Opa, Mother Jones then. I'm Doria Keplis, Serial Keplis' daughter, and these are my friends, Ruby and Fedalina and Anna.
It's so nice to meet all of you. As soon as I heard of your troubles, I came immediately to Colorado. I've been traveling through the various coal camps, eating in the homes of the miners, and spending all night with their families. I find the conditions under which you live to be deplorable. I want to do whatever I can to help.
But what can you do? We hate the way we're living too, but we don't know what to do to make it better.
Well, you must support your men in the strike. The only way conditions can be made good again is if we force the company to allow the union in. Your men deserve to make a decent wage, paid to them in cash, not scrip, and you deserve it too. But you must fight for it.
But I'm so afraid. I've already lost my husband in the mines. All I have left is my son. I don't think I could stand it if I lost him too.
Oh, my children, they work in the mine as well. They're very little, but they already do things there. They pick up the trash, they check up the air. It is very, very dangerous, but no more danger, I think. And so my people and I, we are building these trenches under some of the tents. So in case there's violence, we have a place to hide, and maybe you should come as well.
That's a good idea, Fedalina. And speaking of the children, don't you agree we are so lucky Doria has come all the way from Pueblo to start a school for them? My poor Dimitri had to quit school to work in the mines, but now at least he can try to catch up a little.
You are truly Cyril's daughter, Doria. He and Louis Tikas are doing more than anyone else in the camp to organize the miners. I'm not surprised his daughter would organize the women and children. I will help to spread the word as I go through the camp that your school will be opening. Where will you hold the classes?
Why, right over there. Do you see those trees? That would be a nice, cool place for all the children to sit. Every morning, after breakfast, I'll be there waiting for them. We'll start by learning some English, and maybe some reading and ciphering too.
Well, I'll be going along to talk to the others now. I will tell them about the school. And it was nice meeting all of you. Don't forget that things can only be good again if we all fight for justice together. You are all strong women.
I'm so glad you're going to open a school, Doria, but I have another worry too. It's my cousin Nico. He's missing. I haven't seen him since last Tuesday.
Has he ever stayed gone this long before?
No, never, not even overnight.
This man, you know how they are. They go out, they get to drinking, there's no way to stop it. My Charlie, he does the same all the time.
That's all that's there for them to do. The workers and the management and the rich folks, they have all sorts of parties and shows. But the workers, all they have is the churches and the bars. And here, we don't even have that. I'm glad my Sam is deacon at the AME church we go to. Keeps him out of the bars.
You are lucky, Ruby. Nico has stayed out late before, but he always comes back to check on me and Dimitri before going to his shift. Even when he stayed out all night, he's always never come back between the drinking and the working. It's just not like him at all.
Mama! Mama! One of the other little boys hit him! Mama, that boy said I'm stupid, and he knocked me down, and he called me bad names. He says his daddy's going to strike me.
No, his daddy isn't going to strike you. His daddy is going on strike. Your daddy is too. It's something men do.
Well, come here, mijito, come here. Don't be sad. You know, there are bad people in this camp. There are thieves. You know, somebody has been stealing our food.
Oh, don't feel bad, Joshua. Don't feel bad, Catalina. Not everyone is like that. Only a few, a bad few, and they'll catch you ever stealing the food. Why would someone do that? It just doesn't make sense. We all need to stick together.
We need to stick together, and we need to make this place work. We need to stay here.
But there isn't enough food, so people aren't thinking of each other. I better head back now and see where Papa and Louie are. They'll be the ones to fix both of these problems. Both the food rations and Nico. But, Dimitri, you make sure to come to school tomorrow. And Fedalina and Ruby, you bring your little ones too. And you'll have fun at school, Joshua. I promise. I won't let any of the children hit you or use bad names.
They'll all be here. I'll tell everyone with children. Now, don't cry, Joshua. Don't cry either, Fedalina. Everything will be all right soon. Come on, Dimitri. Help me gather all the children and young people for school tomorrow.
Oh, see you, mija.
Sleep tight, my love, sleep till the dawn. My love will keep you warm, and so we will rest till the night is gone, and life will get better.
morning, class.
Good morning, Miss Ephelis.
Welcome to the first day of class. Can we all begin by introducing one another? Can you all say, nice to meet you, what is your name?
Nice to meet you. What is your name?
Nice to meet you, nice to greet you. It has been so nice to get to know you. Every day we play together, we've learned how to be friends. Our parents come from different places, but that's where the difference ends. Nice to meet you, nice to greet you. It has been so nice to get to know you. What we're doing can't be wrong. We will be the ones to get along. Nice to meet you. You guys have all done such a great job today. Can you turn to one another and say goodbye in English? And then you can find your mamas and tell them how much you've learned today.
Goodbye. Goodbye, Miss Ephelis. Miss Ephelis. Bye.
School is out, I see. You are so good with these children. Why does my daughter look so sad? I don't want you to look so sad.
The children are so innocent. I hope nothing happens to them in this wretched camp.
Well, I have some news that might cheer you up. When you and Nico get married, everything will be just as you would want it. And then you can think of children of your own.
When what happens? What do you mean when I marry Nico? I don't love him. And besides, he's missing. Anna says he hasn't been home for 3 days.
Oh, bah. I wonder where he has been. Well, this is no time to sit on our eggs. We need to help Anna find him. I hope this doesn't mean trouble.
I'll help you find him, Papa, but I won't marry him. I can't.
Saga Popoli. Can't you see that I still know what is best for you? Papa's little girl, she too wants justice in the mine. Papa's little sweetheart, amidst the coal, a diamond shine. Papa's little girl, for her I fight the union fight. Papa's little sweetheart, she is her papa's shining light. I know she's a grown woman, a little girl no more, but she'll always be my sweetheart, the tot I brought to Freedom Shore. Papa's little girl, a lovely woman now. Papa's little sweetheart, before her suitors all must bow. She's a wonderful grown woman, little girl no more. For her only the best, the men from our Greek homeland who are far above the rest. Papa's little girl, Papa's little sweetheart, I hope she knows how much I love her. She's my diamond, she's my pearl. Papa's little girl, Papa's little girl.
Mexicans' food they're taking. Always the Mexicans who lose in this camp.
I don't think that is why the food is gone, Charlie. I think it was simply someone who was hungry and took the easiest food they could take. We are all on short rations right now, you know.
You see, even you, Louis, you don't care about the Mexicans. You say you're fighting for all the miners, but I'm not so sure. I think maybe you fight only for your kind. Your friends from the old country.
That can't be right. We're not from the same old country.
Herman is right, Charlie. You know that none of us here is going to do the duck. And Louis, he cares about all of us. You know that. He is the leader for all the miners.
You, Louis, Herman too. You're just alike. And that Nico, he's no good, you know.
Nico's missing, Charlie. Do you have any idea where he is?
Sure you care about Nico. I hear you're going to marry him. Greeks are all alike. You only care about yourselves.
I'm not going to marry Nico, Charlie, but I am worried about him, and so is Anna. So please, if you know where he is, please just tell us.
I know Nico is still working in the mines. That's what I know. I know Nico is a scab.
Look, I found our missing rations. They are hidden behind the latrines. And look what I found with them.
No.
Anybody know who this belongs to? I think this will lead us to the deep.
Papa, that's your medal. What's going on?
Oh, Pa, you ate my ears. That is mine, all right, but I have no idea. I don't understand what is happening here. Look, give it back to me.
I give it back to you, but I don't want you around here no more. What do the rest of you think? How did Ciro's medal find our missing rations?
Juan is right. You need to leave the camp. We can't work with a thief and a Mexican hater.
What's this Mexican hater? Sometimes I think every one of you's a Bojan hater. But I don't make no trouble. Why did you take the food, Cyril? We would have given you if you needed some.
Oh, Pa, I can't understand that this is happening. Look, I don't need to do the duck. I don't need food. I don't want food. Doria, come here, help me tell them.
Yeah. What's she gonna explain to us? How's she gonna marry Nico, but she carrying on with a company man?
No. What? Oh, Pa, what is he talking about, company
That
man?
Sam saw them together at Mineral Palace Park. Right, Doria? Tell your papa the truth, mija.
Oh, Papa, I was gonna tell you, I promise.
And you told my wife you know someone high up in the company. Why don't you ask her company boyfriend for more food? Why would you steal from us?
What's going on here? You can't be fighting among yourselves now. Please, stop fighting and help me.
Anna, what is it? What's wrong?
It's Nico. They found him. He's dead.
Madre de Dios.
Oh, Pa, then it was him who stole the rations too. Oh, he has turned it all upside down. Don't you understand? I gave him my medal because he wanted to marry my Doria, and I wanted him to. I thought he would be a good son-in-law. But I was wrong. Oh, Saga Popoli, can you forgive me?
Of course, Papa, you couldn't have known. But Juan, Charlie, did you kill him?
No, we did not kill him. But I am not surprised somebody did. Everyone knew he was working for the company.
We can't do the duck. Not now. We must get better organized. We have to make sure no one else sells out to the company.
That's right.
I know more trouble is coming.
We work our shift beneath the ground. We breathe the dust so black.
That's right.
We get our pay when the week is done. And then we give it all back.
Amen. Right. But no one knows what the scale should say. No one knows what the coal should weigh. They pay whatever they want to pay. Then they laugh at the things they laugh.
Our wives go shop at the company store where the prices are always high. It does not matter what we need. We take what they let us buy.
That's true.
But we all know what we need, and we are all agreed.
have men not afraid to fight, men not afraid to meet. We bring the coal to the steel mill, we bring it up from the ground. Without our labor, our sweat, our tears, no profit can be found. We want to know what the scales say, and the money we earn is how much they should pay, and our wives will shop wherever they may. By a contract they'll be bound, for we know what is right.
Bueno, sí!
And we are all agreed.
Huelga!
We'll shout our demands where we used to plead, and the world will know our plight.
Songs of love will never cease when lovers laugh, forgetting sadness. Love should be the path to peace, to happiness, to joy and gladness. Lovers dance a grand ballet. Remember every day in a song. Remember every word they say. Remember through their whole life long. Lovers waltz the night away. They kiss as they lock in fast embrace. Arms intertwined, they slowly sway, gazing on each other's face.
Statue of King Cole. Couldn't be a more appropriate decoration for tonight's dinner, since all anyone can talk about are the striking miners in Ludlow. Well, we can't let the strikers get away with this, and we can't let the unions win. If they get away with this, the mill workers will start demanding their union too. We can't let that happen.
It's going to happen, I think. We can't stop the strike. The miners have already stopped working. One of our replacement workers has been killed too.
I heard that they killed one of their own. That fellow that stole the rations, remember him? Well, it worked. Those fools are so busy fighting amongst themselves they can't organize. Just don't let your dalliance with that silly little Greek girl affect your judgment. You have a bright future with the company, so leave little Miss Grease alone.
Love brings pain that will not cease when lovers dance, forgetting sadness. Love should be the path to peace, to happiness, to joy and gladness. Lovers dance a grand ballet. Never give your heart away, and never do anyone wrong, and never give the price you paid. Lovers waltz the night away. They kiss as they lock in fast embrace. Arms intertwined, they slowly sway, gazing up on each other's face.
I wish Tori were here with me. She'd really love to be here.
I meant what I said, Phelps. That girl isn't for you. Just leave her alone.
How can love feel so right and yet be wrong? How can the dark of the night last so long? This love that I feel is so true, it is so real. How can something so right be so wrong? moment I gazed upon her face, my mind held her fast, and my heart made it last, as its beat synchronized to her pace, as it slowed to a stop, then sped in a race, as it beat with her heart in a secret embrace. How can love feel so right and yet be wrong? How can the dark of the night last so long? This love that I feel is so true, it is so real. How can something so right be so wrong? How can something so right be so wrong?
Thank you.